Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm TJ, and this is Pleading the Case. This is my personal segment that I do in which I plead the case for something. Like I try to get you to try something or do something, and this is actually my favorite, segment because if you know me, I do a lot of trying to convince people to do things that they would never do, on their own. Like try to watch this or try this, you know. So today I'll be pleading the case for Adventure Time. uh, you know me, I have a wide variety of things I like. I love combat sports. I love movies. Mature movies, gory movies, martial arts movies. But I also love cartoons. I never give up on cartoons. I know everybody watches Cartoon Network now because of Adult Swim, but I'll watch Cartoon Network 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 10 o'clock in the morning. It's whatever. I love cartoons, whatever. But the new show on Cartoon Network actually has been out for like 2 years now, but it's still fairly new. Is Adventure Time, and it's one of my favorites. Like it's insanely funny. But the thing about it that I love the most is that it's versatile. Now, if you don't know about Adventure Time, it's a magical world that follows the two characters, Finn, the human, he's a 14-year-old boy, and Jake, his brother, best friend, that's a dog, who's 28 years old. Now, they're brothers because they were raised together. They're not biological brothers. Um, the background of the show, you won't really ever see it in an episode unless they build up to it. But the creator says that it happens in the land of U, which is a continent that's probably North America in a post-apocalyptic world. Like apparently there was a nuclear war that blew North America off of the earth, and after all the destruction, magic came back into the world, and now you have this world where Finn is like the only human. There's another character that might be human, but we're not gonna get into that. But that's a perfect example of how deep this show can get. Like if you look at it, the art style, you think it's for like babies, like toddlers and such, but definitely not for a 22-year-old. But it's deep, This being a post-apocalyptic world, like if you're a child, you're never gonna pay attention to that. You're not gonna think about what's really going on. And the creator said he might never even really directly reference the fact that this is a post-apocalyptic world that used to be part of our world. But adults will care about it watching the show. That's the beauty of the show. If you're a child and you're watching this, you're just enjoying them running around, having fun, cracking jokes. But if you're an adult, you can enjoy the jokes and you can see the deepness in it. It's a real it's like a black comedy, not an African American comedy, but a black comedy or dark comedy, maybe better. It's funny, but there's also serious things going on. As the title says, it's Adventure Time. So the two characters, Jake and Finn, are adventurers, and they go on adventures. They do like Dungeons and Dragons type things. Like they go fight monsters and get mystical weapons and do different things, save princesses, things like that. But like I said, if you look at the art side, it's real lighthearted, but it also has like a serious side. It's like people actually die in this show. Like this isn't Adult Swim. This is regular Cartoon Network, but people die in the show. But they don't die in like ways that you'll like if your kid, your 6-year-old is watching it, that they're gonna be traumatized. Like it's just a lighthearted thing. But if you're an adult, you're like, man, this person just died. Like it hits you a little harder. Like, golly, this person died. But like I said, it has a dual nature to it. And there's like moments where people have like these moments where they'll give this like 1 minute speech about the trivialities of life. They'll just talk about like the deepest things, like something you would see in a movie or reading in a philosophy book. But it's like they'll have that little deep moment, and then they'll just start like dancing, with a disco ball or something. Like it's just crazy like that. Like it keeps you as adults entertained and children entertained. So um, it's really funny. Like you're gonna laugh at the funny parts, but you're also gonna see these deep things going on that's gonna keep you wanting to watch more episodes. And one of our co-hosts on the show, Jordan, he watched 1 minute. He watched one episode, like half of an episode, and was hooked. So it comes on Cartoon Network. It's hilarious. Everybody I know who's seen it loves it. Even if they don't watch cartoons, they'll watch Adventure Time. So check it out. They have a lot of cliffhanger episodes where it's in two 15-minute segments, kind of like SpongeBob or something, where the whole 30 minutes isn't just one episode. It's like they'll go on this adventure, then on the end, then they'll go on another adventure. So it's like sometimes the second episode, they'll one of the main supporting characters might seemingly die, and it just ends. Like there's no conclusion. Like that person might just fall in a volcano, and they'll be like, "Oh my god!" And then the episode will cut out. So you're thinking that person just died, but then next week they might have the second part to the episode where they explain, "Oh no, they're not dead." It's like people just they just do that. Like somebody might die, and they'll just be like, "Oh well," you know. But it's hard to explain, but give it a shot. Go on YouTube, whatever. Look up a clip of it. It's hilarious, and it comes highly recommended for me if that means anything to you. So check it out.